Good morning. Sorry, I thought I was live. Guess the microphone wasn't turned on. Alright, so everything has changed, obviously, today. Tesla, we're still looking at put options. We're going to wait for the initial pump at the open. mRNA, same thing. We're going to wait for that initial pop, and then we're going to catch the drop. I'm looking to also add Roku into the mix here this morning. Again, a weekly option. Right now it's at 27. Let me change that. We're at 433. So I'm looking for a Roku call. Probably the 460 call option. Let's see what we got at the 460. I'm going to be looking to go long here at the 460 call option on Roku today. Let me just go ahead and put that in there. Get it ready. And then Google, still the same deal on Google, except we're going to change the strike price and probably go for this $27.50 for the weekly contract. I think I already got it ready to go. Which strike did I have here? 460. This is Roku. This is a strike price I'm looking at now, and I'm going to do the weekly option, not the 3 weeks out. I think we're going to see this move happen today on Google, or we're going to see a really nice move today on it. I don't think we're going to have to wait the 3 weeks. Tesla, I want to wait for that initial pop and see where we get a nice double top out of it, like we did on Friday. Up here we got this nice rounded double top up here, and then we sold off the rest of the day. So I'm just gonna wait. That's the thing with the markets, guys. You gotta wait. You gotta be patient. You gotta let the setups come to you. mRNA, same kind of deal. I'm gonna wait, let this thing see if we're gonna get that rip up or down. I never really jump in on any options right at the bell, except I think I'm going to jump in on Google right at the bell, because I don't want to let that price get away from me. Yeah, for $570, I don't want to end up paying $800-900 by waiting a few minutes. I think we're going to see a nice move on this right out of the bell. So we got about 16 minutes to the bell. And we'll see what the bell brings. But Tesla we're fighting this price. But regardless of that, when you look at the 180-day chart, it might be hard for you guys to see, but the 20, the 200, and the price, and even here again, we're forming a double top here on the hour chart. But we have so much space between the price and the 20. It's coming back today. The what we're looking for though is the time. We don't know what time it's going to make that turnaround. It could do it right out of the gates. I don't know, but we'll see. It's been rising for the last 2.5 days. So Tesla doesn't like to really rise much more than that without a pullback, especially with us being so far away from the 20 and the 200. But right now we're about here, and if you look at the 20, we pulled all the way right back to it. Those of you that have been with us since the beginning, you know the power of the 20 and the 200. So the stock price does not like to stay away from the 20, and the 20 does not like to stay away from the 200. So that's what we're looking at this morning. Roku, Google, Tesla, mRNA. I'm going to wait again, see what it does. But as far as the small account, I don't know how much we'll have how many positions we'll be able to take today. But what I've noticed with this on TD Ameritrade is your funds are available the next day to trade with options. I was actually kind of surprised because when you day trade, it takes 2 days. But every day I've traded options, the whole amount was available the next day, which is awesome. And I'm using a cash account, so there's no PDT rule. So I'm loving that about Webull right now, is that the options are available. Again, you're fully funded to go the next day with whatever amount you put in there. If you guys got any questions or want me to look at anything for you, just let me know. We got a few minutes till the bell. But if you look here at Roku, we are right at support on Roku. We could, I don't think we're going to pull back much at all if we do. But if we get that little dip, I'm going to pull the trigger on that call option of 460 strike price. And then Google, I want to be ready for at the bell. But Google, I think, has the potential. We're going to see a beautiful move to the upside on Google. Could happen this week, could happen today, could take 2 or 3 weeks, could take a month. I don't know. But I think we're going to see a nice move on it today. Let's look at the 20th again at that strike price. It's 2100. The 2750 I would do here. So 2400 bucks. Let me look at next week. Yeah, that's the problem, guys. Trying to do something on a weekend, everything's going to change on a Monday morning. The overall market is up today, so that kind of changes everything. So this one's 1500 bucks. But again, I'm not looking to hold this till then. Anything else that I play, I'm playing these over and over every day. That's what I've been doing the last week with the options, and I made just over 3,000 or 4,000 last week with the small account. And again, I'm only capturing movement within the first 30-45 minutes of the bell. And depending on what the charts look like, I may or may not hold it. But today is Monday, so we have all week with these options. The ones I was selling, I always close them out by the end of the day. But Friday Lotto options, I want closed out before noon. When I trade them, you guys can do whatever you want. You can keep them, hold them, whatever you float your boat. But as I get more comfortable doing these, I'll hold them longer, because that profit from last week could have easily been 12,000, 13,000 had I held them just a few extra hours. But I didn't. And if you guys are asking questions, I can't hear you. in Discord, but if you type them in the group channel, I'll answer them. I don't know why I could never hear anybody talking in there. So we got about 10 minutes to the bell. Hey bandits. Alright, what I'm playing today is I'm looking at Roku calls with the 460 strike price. Google calls. I changed Google. Everything changed this morning. Overall market's up. Nothing's really changed as far as the direction, but we're gonna wait for the initial pop or drop and then get in on the price adjustments with the options. So Google is the only thing I think I'm going to pull the trigger on right at the bell. Roku, I'm going to give that a minute or two. Let's see if we get a little pullback before we get it. The Google call that I'm looking at now is the 27.50 for the weekly. It's only $570. I'm not going to hold it for the 3 weeks. I think we'll do fine this week. It's already made a nice move to the upside this morning. Google closed at 26.94. It's at 27.05 now. It's not huge, but it's a move. And then Tesla, I'm still looking at Tesla puts today. I'm guessing Tesla could probably do something what we saw Friday or even on Thursday. We have that, initial run up and then down, but we're showing signs of weakness here right out of the gates. It's not, it's having a lot of pushback here in this area. So we're looking for I think a 690 Tesla put. Let me go to the chart. Yeah, the 690 Tesla put, 1760, $1,760. Remember, we got a week, but on Tesla, I'm going to wait because if we get an initial pop, we could probably get that option for half the price. So my guaranteed, what I'm grabbing at the bell is Google, and Roku will most likely be second. And then I'm going to watch for Amazon and Tesla. But everything else, you're welcome. And Google, I think I just said it again, but let me say it one more time. And I forget who it was, but thanks for helping me out with the changing this limit order or the quantity here. But for those of you who don't know, go to Setup, Application Settings, Order Defaults, Options, and then you could change the default quantity to 1. And it'll change it here instead of 10. So the Google is the 27.50 contract. Already got it ready to go. I'm just going to go ahead and place this order. The problem with it is I'm not going to place it. No, never mind. I don't want it saved. Because the problem is the price is already up pre-market, so this is going to change as soon as the bell dings. Yeah, Tesla's taking a nice drop now. It's down to 700. So maybe I'll pull that trigger on Tesla right at the bell. Also, let me get it set up here on another thing. I got the 690 strike on it ready to go, but now it's definitely not going to be that price. So let me see what the price of Google is when the bell rings, and then I'll look at Tesla and Roku. Square is making a really nice move today too. I just it doesn't move enough to capitalize on the profits that I'm looking for. And now we're kind of right at a resistance area here. It's actually made a nice move, not bad. So I'll keep that one on radar also. But yeah, you know, right now there's no fear in the markets, maybe a tiny bit. We got the VIX and the SPY kind of meeting in the middle, as you could see here. I still contacted them this morning, but I think somebody else also said about building the watch list and then just flipping through there. That's pretty much what support said too when you have the 4 screens like this. Maybe we'll do a quick short on Square. I didn't look to see if there was any news, but with a movement that high, it's definitely worth watching for a short position. But everything in the markets is doing well right now, except Tesla. And today might not be the day for Tesla, you know, but one of these days this week we're going to hit a home run with Tesla. Could be today, could not be today, don't know. But I'm definitely not going to trade it at the bell. I'm going to wait for the market to tell me to trade it. But Google, I think I'm going to jump in at the bell. Two minutes. And if Tesla tanks a lot today, maybe we'll just buy a call option on it. We'll see. But the moves happen so quick right at the bell to try and capture that initial. You're always better off waiting for that initial either pop and then drop, or the drop and then pop. That doesn't change. That's the same across the board with every ticker. And maybe we'll get a pullback on Google and get a cheaper price on it. So let's see what happens. And I have monitors open all over the place, so I'm just sitting on this options chain. Yeah, this one went up pretty quick. All right, so we got that call. Now let's see what Tesla's doing. All right, let me go look at Roku. Roku, I'm looking at the 460 call. All right, so Roku's giving us a nice pullback right now. All right, Tesla's doing a beautiful pop. So the put options are going to be super cheap right now. I got Tesla open up already on another window. So we can get this 460 call here. I'm going to go ahead and buy that call on Roku. Now let's look at Tesla. Kind of struggling right here where it is. So, I'm just going to let Tesla run, see what it does for today. But we're definitely going to see a pullback on it. I just want to wait a little bit longer here before I jump in on the options chain. It's starting to struggle right now. But we could potentially get to 715 and then get a cheaper fill. It looks like she's done. So I bought the $6.95 put option on Tesla. Now she's popping. But we got all week. It ain't going to go up all week, that's for sure. Alright, now let's look at everything again. mRNA, kind of not doing anything. I should have waited for Roku because that's where I was looking for it to come down to, but we'll see what happens. We got all week. Square is still killing it. Oh, you know what? I forgot all about it. I started shorting on Trade Zero. So this is a Trade Zero account. This is the third trade I've taken. I took this short position on EVK this morning. Down $23, so, but EVK is on its way down right now. I like the platform on here. It's actually really nice. The only thing different here is you got the short and the cover, the buy and sell. And you can't do anything but a limit order pre-market. I don't like that. But it's pretty cool. I'm only using it to short it. To short. And I haven't really done much. I took 2 trades last week. Today's the third. Funded it with $2,500. I was up 26 something, but they took out the monthly fee because it's the first of the month. But I only got 100 shares short on it. Well, let me get this back up. Google is starting to make the turnaround right now on the 1 day, 1 minute chart. So you got this nice J curve going on here. Don't know what's up with Roku. Did they come out with bad news? No, they raised the price target from it. Tesla still going up. So now we just wait. Well, we got all week on these. I'm really not seeing. Let me look at Square, what the news is on Square. And one of the biggest things with these option guys is you can't panic sell them. You know, the 1 bar rule doesn't apply with options. You got it for a week. As long as there's nothing crazy going on out there, don't be scared to hold them. That's how you blow up your account quick, is by always closing them out because you're down. You can't do that. You gotta have faith in your decision and let it ride. So what do we got going on here with Square? Oh yeah, yeah, it's kind of too late to jump in anything with Square right now. Could see a pullback at the 270 level, but again, this is the moves that you're looking to really capture. Tesla's really struggling here to break this area. Google doing a complete flush out. So let's look at mRNA. That was one of the ones we were talking about here. We got the right side of the roof going on here. Now we're making a move lower. Yeah, I'm going to hold off on mRNA. Alright guys, so that's it for today. Now we just wait. I will show you the results later today. If I end up closing any of them out. I may not close anything out today. We'll see. But anyway, have a great day. The kids are waking up. We're going to go to Popeyes and eat. And then we got to go get some clothing and stuff for Busch Gardens on Wednesday. So have safe trading out there, guys. I'll catch up with you later.